Nestled on the eastern edge of the Asian continent, Korea is a land where tradition and modernity intertwine, offering a captivating tapestry of geography, people, and cuisine. The Korean peninsula, stretching southward from the vast expanses of northeastern China, is flanked by the tranquil waters of the Yellow Sea to the west and the East Sea to the east. This slender strip of land, comprising North Korea and South Korea, is defined by its rugged mountains, lush valleys, and sweeping coastlines, each shaping the character and history of the Korean people. The dramatic geography of Korea sets the stage for its unique identity. The Taebaek mountain range runs down the eastern spine of the peninsula, with peaks like Seoraksan rising majestically above verdant forests and crystal-clear streams. These mountains, often shrouded in mist, have inspired generations of artists and poets, and they offer sanctuary to a rich diversity of flora and fauna. The western plains, by contrast, are fertile and gently rolling, dotted with rice paddies that shimmer in the sunlight. Along the southern coast, a labyrinth of islands and inlets provides both scenic beauty and abundant seafood, while the capital city of Seoul pulses with life at the heart of the peninsula, framed by the Han River and surrounded by low hills. Korea's climate is equally varied. Cold, dry winters give way to hot, humid summers, punctuated by the monsoon rains. These changing seasons shape not only the landscape but also the rhythms of daily life. Cherry blossoms herald the arrival of spring, while fiery maple leaves signal the approach of autumn. This seasonal transformation is celebrated in festivals across the country, drawing communities together to mark the passage of time. The story of Korea is written in the faces and traditions of its people. The Korean population, largely homogeneous, shares a deep-rooted sense of identity forged over millennia. From ancient dynasties to contemporary cities, Koreans have nurtured a culture that values harmony, respect, and resilience. Family ties run deep, and Confucian principles continue to influence social interactions, education, and rituals. The language, Hangul, is a source of pride, a unique alphabet created in the 15th century to promote literacy and unity. Today, Korea is renowned for its rapid economic transformation. South Korea in particular has become a global leader in technology, fashion, and pop culture, with the vibrant energy of K-pop and Korean drama captivating audiences worldwide. Yet beneath the urban hustle lies a profound respect for tradition. Tea ceremonies, calligraphy, and folk music endure, passed down through generations. In rural villages and bustling cities alike, Koreans honor their ancestors, cherish family gatherings, and maintain age-old customs. Cuisine is the heart of Korean hospitality, a celebration of flavor, color, and communal spirit. Korean food is shaped by the land and the seasons, featuring ingredients like rice, vegetables, seafood, and meats. Fermentation plays a central role, with kimchi, a spicy, tangy pickled cabbage, serving as a staple at every meal. The table is often laden with banchan, an array of small side dishes that offer a symphony of tastes and textures. Signature dishes include bulgogi, marinated beef grilled to perfection, and bibimbap, a vibrant bowl of rice topped with vegetables, meat, and a fried egg, all mixed together with fiery gochujang chili paste. Street food culture thrives in markets and alleyways, where the sizzle of tteokbokki, chewy rice cakes in spicy sauce, and the aroma of hotteok, sweet stuffed pancakes, invite passersby to pause and indulge. Meals are more than nourishment. They are an opportunity for connection, laughter, and storytelling. Korea's geography, people, and cuisine form an intricate mosaic, one that welcomes visitors and invites them to discover a land where ancient mountains meet bustling cities, where tradition and innovation coexist, and where every meal is an invitation to share in the warmth and richness of Korean life. Jeju Island, nestled off the southern coast of South Korea, is a place where nature's artistry unfolds in breathtaking forms. Famous for its volcanic landscapes, cascading waterfalls, and pristine beaches, Jeju has long enchanted travelers from across the world. This island, often referred to as the Hawaii of Korea, offers a captivating blend of geological wonders and serene beauty that make it a must-visit destination. The story of Jeju begins millions of years ago with mighty volcanic eruptions that shaped its dramatic terrain. The island's centerpiece, Hallasan Mountain, rises majestically from the heart of Jeju, standing as South Korea's highest peak. This dormant volcano is surrounded by lush forests and an extensive network of hiking trails. As you ascend Halasan, you'll encounter rare plants, vibrant wildflowers, and panoramic views that reveal the island's patchwork of green fields, winding roads, and distant ocean. Jeju's volcanic origins are evident not just in its mountains, but also in its iconic lava tubes. Among them, Manjangul Cave stands out as one of the world's largest lava tubes, stretching over 7 kilometers underground. Walking through its cool, dimly lit passages, visitors are awed by natural rock formations, spectacular stalactites, and the sheer scale of this underground marvel. The cave's mysterious beauty offers a glimpse into the powerful forces that shaped Jeju's landscape. Beyond its volcanic wonders, Jeju is graced with some of South Korea's most beautiful waterfalls. Cheonjeon Falls, known as the Pond of God, is a 3-tiered waterfall surrounded by lush subtropical forest. The water cascades gracefully into crystal-clear pools, creating a tranquil oasis that invites reflection and relaxation. Nearby, Gyeongbokgung Waterfall is unique in all of Korea. It tumbles directly into the sea, with thunderous torrents of water splashing against black volcanic rocks. Standing here, you can feel the freshness of the sea breeze and witness the harmony between land and ocean. As you travel around Jeju, the island's coastline beckons with its stunning beaches. Gyeopje Beach is famous for its powdery white sand and turquoise waters, a perfect spot for swimming, sunbathing, or simply marveling at the view of Byongdo Island offshore. Yeongmun Beach, with its dramatic black, red, and white sand, is a haven for surfers and water sport enthusiasts. The beaches of Jeju are not just places to unwind, they're windows into a slower, more peaceful way of life. Jeju's allure is also deeply tied to its cultural heritage and local traditions. The island is home to the legendary Haenyeo, female divers who harvest seafood from the ocean without the aid of breathing equipment. Their strength, resilience, and unique way of life have been recognized by UNESCO, and their stories add a human touch to the island's natural splendor. The beauty of Jeju extends to its fields of vibrant flowers, especially in spring when yellow rapeseed blossoms blanket the landscape, and in autumn when silver pampas grass waves in the wind. The island's mild climate makes it a year-round destination, with each season offering new colors and experiences. From volcanic mountains and mysterious caves to sparkling waterfalls and idyllic beaches, Jeju Island is a testament to the power of nature and the enduring spirit of its people. Whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, or a chance to immerse yourself in local culture, Jeju offers an unforgettable journey. It invites you to slow down, breathe deeply, and discover the graceful balance of earth, water, and sky. In every corner of Jeju, you'll find a story waiting to be told and a beauty that lingers long after you leave. As the summer heat blankets the city, people in Korea turn to a dish that's as refreshing as it is delicious: naengmyeon. This beloved cold noodle dish, made from buckwheat and often combined with sweet potato or arrowroot starch, is a staple on menus when the temperatures soar. At first glance, naengmyeon appears simple: thin, chewy noodles served in a chilled, tangy broth or mixed with a spicy sauce. But behind its cool facade lies a rich history and a symphony of flavors that have captivated taste buds for generations. Naengmyeon originated in the northern regions of the Korean peninsula, particularly Pyongyang and Hamhung. Traditionally, it was enjoyed during the cold winter months, but over time, it became a summer favorite thanks to its cooling qualities. There are two main styles: mul naengmyeon, served in a savory icy beef or dongchimi broth, and bibimbap naengmyeon, dressed in a spicy, sweet, and sour sauce. Both versions are garnished with sliced cucumber, Korean pear, pickled radish, and a hard-boiled egg, with some recipes adding tender slices of beef. The magic of naengmyeon lies in its balance. The cold broth or spicy sauce invigorates the senses, while the chewy noodles offer a satisfying bite. Each ingredient is thoughtfully chosen, creating a harmony of flavors and textures that's both satisfying and revitalizing. Eating naengmyeon isn't just about cooling off. It's a cultural experience, connecting people to the culinary traditions of Korea's northern provinces. Whether enjoyed at a bustling restaurant or prepared at home, naengmyeon is more than just a summer meal. It's a taste of heritage, a celebration of simplicity, and the perfect antidote to a sweltering day. Nestled in the vibrant heart of Seoul, Bukchon Hanok Village stands as a living testament to Korea's rich history and architectural heritage. Amidst the bustling modernity of the capital, this charming neighborhood invites visitors to step back in time and experience the elegance of traditional Korean houses, known as hanoks. For centuries, Bukchon has been home to noble families and high-ranking officials, its winding alleys and gently sloping rooftops echoing stories of a bygone era. As you wander through Bukchon's labyrinthine streets, the first thing you notice is the harmonious blend of past and present. Hanoks, with their gracefully curved tiled roofs and wooden frames, line the alleyways, each one meticulously preserved to showcase the artistry of Korean carpentry. The walls, built from stone and earth, exude a warmth and timelessness that contrasts with the sleek skyscrapers visible in the distance. Every corner reveals a new perspective. A quiet courtyard filled with sunlight, a delicate lattice door, the gentle sound of birdsong mingling with city life. Bukchon's hanoks are more than just architectural marvels. They are living homes. Many still inhabited by families who cherish their cultural legacy. Others have been thoughtfully converted into tea houses, art galleries, craft workshops, and guest houses. This seamless integration of tradition and modernity makes Bukchon a dynamic cultural hub where visitors can immerse themselves in the rhythms of daily life while appreciating centuries-old beauty. The village's name, Bukchon, meaning northern village, reflects its location north of two significant landmarks, Gyeongbokgung Palace and Cheongdeokgung Palace. Historically, Bukchon's proximity to these royal residences attracted aristocrats and officials who built their homes to reflect both status and the principles of Confucian harmony with nature. The hanok's design, with its open courtyards and ondol-heated floors, demonstrates a deep understanding of Korea's seasons and a respect for the environment. Walking through Bukchon, you'll encounter a captivating contrast between the serenity of the Hanok village and the energy of downtown Seoul. The peaceful alleys offer respite from the city's pace, as visitors pause to admire the intricate woodwork, tiled eaves, and decorative doors. The gentle slope of the neighborhood provides stunning panoramic views. Look south, and the modern skyline stretches beyond the traditional rooftops. Glance north, and the lush hills cradle the village in a green embrace. Bukchon is a haven for artists and craftsmen, drawn by its inspiring atmosphere and cultural significance. Numerous workshops open their doors to visitors, offering hands-on experiences in traditional arts such as hanji papermaking, calligraphy, and pottery. These immersive encounters foster a deeper appreciation for Korea's heritage, allowing guests to create their own memories within the village's storied walls. Each season brings a new charm to Bukchon. In spring, cherry blossoms drift over the rooftops, painting the alleys in soft pink hues. Summer bathes the hanoks in golden light, while autumn sets the village aglow with fiery foliage. In winter, the tiled roofs collect a gentle dusting of snow, transforming Bukchon into a tranquil wonderland. The spirit of Bukchon lies in its commitment to preserving tradition while embracing the future. Local residents, city officials, and preservationists work together to maintain the village's unique identity, ensuring that the hanoks continue to be cherished for generations to come. Visitors are encouraged to explore respectfully, savoring the peaceful atmosphere and honoring the legacy of those who came before. A visit to Bukchon Hanok Village is more than a journey through time. It's an invitation to discover the heart and soul of Seoul. Here, the past lives harmoniously alongside the present, offering a rare glimpse into the everyday beauty of Korean culture. Whether you're seeking history, artistry, or a moment of quiet reflection, Bukchon promises an unforgettable experience, where tradition is not merely remembered, but lived. Sundubu jjigae, a beloved classic of Korean cuisine, is a bubbling, spicy, soft tofu stew that warms the soul and awakens the palate. Its name comes from sundubu, meaning extra soft, uncurdled tofu, and jjigae, which signifies stew. This comforting dish is known for its vibrant red broth, silky tofu, and an array of flavorful ingredients, often featuring either succulent seafood or tender cuts of pork. The magic of sundubu jjigae begins with its base, a simple yet aromatic combination of garlic, onions, and Korean chili flakes called gochugaru. These ingredients sizzle together in a hot stone pot, unleashing a fragrant, spicy aroma that sets the stage for what's to come. For the seafood version, fresh clams, shrimp, mussels, and squid are added, infusing the stew with the taste of the ocean. If pork is preferred, thinly sliced pork belly or shoulder is sautéed until it renders its savory fat, creating a rich and hearty broth. The star of the dish, sundubu, is gently spooned into the simmering pot. Its custard-like texture soaks up the flavors of the broth, offering a delicate contrast to the fiery base. Vegetables like zucchini, mushrooms, and green onions are added for depth and color. A splash of soy sauce, a hint of sesame oil, and a dash of salt balance the spice and round out the flavors. As the stew comes to a boil, a raw egg is often cracked on top, its yolk cooking gently in the bubbling heat. Served piping hot, sundubu jjigae is best enjoyed with a bowl of steamed rice and an assortment of Korean side dishes, or banchan. Each spoonful offers a harmonious blend of heat, umami, and comfort, a dish that embodies the heart and warmth of Korean home cooking. Nestled in the heart of bustling Seoul stands Gyeongbokgung Palace, the majestic centerpiece of Korea's historical legacy. Built in 1395, just 3 years after the Joseon dynasty was founded, Gyeongbokgung translates to "palace greatly blessed by heaven," and its grandeur is unmistakable even today. With its sweeping pavilions, tranquil ponds, and ornate gates, the palace embodies centuries of royal tradition, architectural mastery, and cultural resilience. As the largest of the 5 grand palaces constructed during the Joseon era, Gyeongbokgung served as the primary residence for Korea's kings, their families, and the administrative core of the dynasty. Imagine the palace grounds centuries ago, bustling with officials, scholars, and servants, all working diligently under the watchful gaze of the monarch. The Joseon dynasty, which lasted over 500 years, was a period marked by Confucian ideals, scholarly pursuits, and the consolidation of national identity, values reflected in the palace's design and daily rituals. Stepping through the imposing Gwanghwamun Gate, visitors are greeted by a breathtaking panorama of symmetry and elegance. The gate itself, rebuilt multiple times throughout history, stands as a symbol of Seoul's resilience. Beyond its stone arches, the palace grounds expand across 40 sprawling hectares, encompassing hundreds of structures, gardens, and ceremonial spaces. At the heart of Gyeongbokgung sits Gunjeongjeon Hall, the throne hall where kings held court, conducted official business, and received foreign envoys. The hall's raised stone platform, intricate dragon motifs, and soaring wooden beams evoke an aura of authority and reverence. Here, the fate of the nation was shaped through royal decrees and council. The hall's grandeur is not only architectural but also symbolic, reflecting the Joseon dynasty's commitment to centralized governance and Confucian order. Behind Gunjeongjeon lies a series of private quarters, including the king's residence and the queen's living quarters. These spaces, while more modest in scale, were designed for comfort and reflection, surrounded by courtyards and shaded walkways. The juxtaposition of public and private areas within the palace highlights the delicate balance between royal duty and personal life, a balance keenly observed by Joseon monarchs. Gyeongbokgung's beauty extends beyond its buildings. The palace gardens, punctuated by lotus ponds and ancient trees, offer serene retreats from the formality of court life. Hyangwonjeong Pavilion, perched atop a small island in the middle of a tranquil pond, is a favorite spot for visitors and photographers alike. Built in the mid-19th century, the pavilion's graceful octagonal design and wooden bridge create a picturesque scene, inviting contemplation and peace. The history of Gyeongbokgung is also one of endurance. Through invasions, fires, and colonial occupation, the palace has faced destruction and restoration multiple times. During the Japanese occupation in the early 20th century, much of the palace was demolished or repurposed, but meticulous restoration efforts have revived its former glory. Today, Gyeongbokgung stands as a testament to Korea's determination to honor and preserve its heritage. Visitors to the palace can witness the iconic changing of the guard ceremony, a vibrant reenactment of Joseon-era military tradition. clad in colorful robes and traditional armor. The guards march in precise formation, accompanied by drums and horns, bringing history to life before the eyes of onlookers. Gyeongbokgung Palace is more than just an architectural marvel. It is a living symbol of Korea's spirit. Amid Seoul's modern skyline, the palace bridges past and present, inviting all who enter to explore the stories, artistry, and values of the Joseon dynasty. Whether wandering its grand halls, strolling through tranquil gardens, or pondering the legacy of its kings, visitors are embraced by the enduring grace of Gyeongbokgung, the grandest royal palace of Korea's storied past. Tteokbokki, the beloved Korean street food, is an irresistible dish known for its vibrant color, chewy texture, and bold, spicy flavor. Originating in the royal courts of Korea centuries ago, tteokbokki has transformed from an elegant delicacy to a comforting snack enjoyed by people of all ages. At its heart are cylindrical rice cakes called tteok, made from glutinous rice flour. When cooked, these rice cakes become delectably soft and chewy, creating the perfect base for a rich, savory sauce. The true magic of tteokbokki lies in its signature sauce, a fiery blend of gochujang, a fermented chili paste that delivers heat, depth, and a hint of sweetness. Gochugaru, Korean red pepper flakes, often adds an extra kick, while soy sauce, garlic, and a touch of sugar balance the flavors. As the rice cakes simmer in this vibrant sauce, they soak up every bit of flavor, becoming tender and coated in a glossy crimson glaze. Tteokbokki isn't just about spice. Many variations include additions like fish cakes, boiled eggs, scallions, or even ramen noodles, each bringing its own texture and taste to the dish. Vendors across Korea cook tteokbokki in large pans, letting the tantalizing aroma draw in passers-by. It's a food that brings people together, whether you're grabbing a quick bite from a street cart or sharing a plate in a cozy eatery. Beyond its delicious taste, tteokbokki is a symbol of Korean culture. Bold, comforting, and packed with personality. It's a dish that invites you to dig in, share with friends, and savor the unforgettable harmony of sweet, spicy, and savory flavors. If you've never tried tteokbokki, you're missing out on a true taste of Korea's culinary soul. Rising gracefully above the heart of Seoul, Namsan Seoul Tower, more commonly known as Seoul Tower, stands as a beacon of romance, adventure, and breathtaking scenery. Perched atop Namsan Mountain, this iconic landmark has become a symbol of the city's vibrant spirit and a must-visit destination for locals and travelers alike. The journey to Seoul Tower begins with a scenic ascent, whether by cable car, shuttle bus, or a leisurely hike through lush forested trails. As visitors climb higher, the bustle of the city fades away, replaced by the gentle sounds of nature and the anticipation of panoramic views waiting at the summit. Upon arrival, guests are greeted by the tower's striking architecture, a blend of modern design and timeless elegance. Originally constructed in 1969 as a broadcast tower, Seoul Tower has since evolved into a beloved cultural hub, offering not only stunning vistas, but also a wealth of experiences that capture the essence of Seoul. The observation deck, located at the top of the tower, is the crown jewel of the experience. Here, floor-to-ceiling glass windows reveal a sweeping 360-degree view of the city below. By day, the landscape is a sea of bustling neighborhoods, historic palaces, and winding rivers. By night, Seoul transforms into a glittering tapestry of lights, with the tower itself illuminating the sky in a dazzling array of colors. For couples, Seoul Tower holds a special allure. The famed Locks of Love fence wraps around the terrace, adorned with thousands of padlocks left by visitors to symbolize everlasting affection. Each lock tells a unique story. 2 names, a hopeful message, a promise sealed in metal and memory. It's a tradition that draws lovers from around the world, creating a tapestry of romance that grows with each passing year. The tower has become a backdrop for countless proposals, anniversaries, and moments of quiet connection, making it one of the most romantic spots in all of Seoul. Inside the tower, the atmosphere is equally enchanting. The revolving restaurant offers a dining experience unlike any other, slowly rotating to give guests an ever-changing view of the city as they savor delicious Korean and international cuisine. Candlelit tables, soft music, and attentive service set the stage for unforgettable evenings. The tower also hosts a variety of exhibitions, cultural displays, and interactive experiences, allowing visitors to delve into the history and heritage of Seoul in engaging ways. Stepping outside, the surrounding Namsan Park invites exploration. Winding paths lead through tranquil gardens, vibrant cherry blossoms in spring, and fiery foliage in autumn. The silhouette of the tower against the backdrop of changing seasons is a constant reminder of the beauty and resilience of Seoul. Local artists often gather to sketch, paint, or perform, adding a creative energy to the mountain's peaceful ambiance. Beyond its romantic reputation, Seoul Tower is a place for everyone. Families stroll together, friends gather to take photos, and solo travelers find moments of reflection above the city's hustle. It's a place where memories are made, where laughter echoes across the observation deck, where dreams are whispered in the shadow of towering heights, and where the city's heartbeat can be felt in every direction. Whether visiting for the first time or returning to relive cherished moments, Seoul Tower remains a testament to Seoul's unique blend of tradition and innovation, nature and urban life. It invites all who come to pause, look out over the city, and fall in love. With the view, with the moment, and perhaps with each other. In the embrace of Namsan Mountain, under the watchful gaze of the tower, Seoul reveals itself in all its glory, romantic, vibrant, and endlessly inspiring. Bulgogi, a signature dish of Korean cuisine, is a celebration of flavor, tradition, and communal dining. Translating to fire meat, bulgogi features thinly sliced beef, typically ribeye or sirloin, marinated in a harmonious blend of soy sauce, sugar, sesame oil, garlic, and freshly ground black pepper. This marinade is the heart of bulgogi, infusing the meat with a balance of sweetness, savoriness, and umami that makes each bite irresistible. The preparation begins with selecting high-quality beef and slicing it paper-thin, allowing the marinade to penetrate deeply and ensuring tenderness when cooked. Sometimes, grated Asian pear or apple is added to the marinade, lending a subtle fruitiness and helping to tenderize the meat further. After a few hours, the beef is ready to be grilled over an open flame or stir-fried in a hot pan, each method delivering its own unique charm. Grilling imparts a smoky aroma and caramelization, while stir-frying ensures quick, even cooking and succulent texture. Bulgogi isn't just about the meat, it's about the experience. Traditionally, it's served with a variety of accompaniments: steamed rice, crisp lettuce leaves, and an array of banchan, or side dishes, like kimchi and pickled vegetables. Diners often wrap the savory beef in lettuce, adding rice and a dab of spicy gochujang, creating a perfect bite rich in flavor and texture. More than just a meal, bulgogi embodies the warmth of Korean hospitality and the joy of sharing food. Whether enjoyed at home or in a bustling Korean barbecue restaurant, bulgogi invites friends and family to gather around the table, savoring not just the delicious flavors but the moments shared together. Haeundae Beach, nestled along the southeastern coastline of Busan, stands as one of South Korea's most beloved summer destinations. With its sweeping arc of soft, golden sand and the gentle waves of the East Sea, Haeundae Beach has captured the hearts of locals and travelers alike. Stretching nearly 1.5 kilometers, this iconic shoreline is more than just a place to soak up the sun. It's a vibrant tapestry of culture, relaxation, and lively entertainment. As summer arrives, the beach comes alive with energy. Families, friends, and solo adventurers flock here, carrying beach mats, sun umbrellas, and coolers filled with refreshments. The sound of laughter mingles with the ocean breeze, and the salty air is filled with anticipation. Early risers might catch the first light of dawn painting the horizon with hues of pink and gold, while evening visitors are treated to mesmerizing sunsets that turn the sky into a canvas of fiery reds and soft purples. Haeundae's appeal extends far beyond its pristine sands. The crystal-clear waters invite swimmers of all ages to splash and play, while jet skis and banana boats zip across the waves, adding a thrill to the tranquil setting. Lifeguards stand watch, ensuring everyone can enjoy the sea safely. For those who prefer a more laid-back experience, simply sitting by the shore and listening to the rhythmic ebb and flow of the tide is pure bliss. During peak season, Haeundae transforms into a festive hub. Pop-up stalls line the promenade, offering everything from icy cold drinks and fresh seafood to souvenirs and beachwear. Street performers and musicians add to the lively atmosphere, entertaining crowds with traditional Korean tunes and contemporary beats. Food lovers can indulge in tasty treats such as grilled shellfish, spicy Gyeongbokgung, and refreshing shaved ice desserts, flavors that evoke the essence of a Korean summer. One of the highlights of Haeundae Beach is the annual Sand Festival held in early summer. Artists from around the world gather to sculpt intricate masterpieces from the beach's fine sand. Towering castles, whimsical creatures, and scenes from Korean folklore emerge along the shore, delighting visitors of all ages. The festival also features live music, interactive games, and nighttime fireworks, creating unforgettable memories under the starlit sky. The beach is flanked by a bustling neighborhood filled with hotels, cafes, and shops. Visitors can easily find accommodations to suit every budget, from luxurious oceanfront resorts to cozy guest houses. Cafes offer panoramic views of the water, making them perfect spots to unwind with a cup of coffee or traditional Korean tea. In the evening, the area's vibrant nightlife takes center stage. Rooftop bars, seafood restaurants, and karaoke rooms invite guests to celebrate long after the sun has set. Beyond the sands, Haeundae is a gateway to some of Busan's top attractions. The picturesque Dongbak Island, with its scenic walking trails and lush camellia forests, lies just to the west. The iconic Nurimaru Apec House, perched on the island, offers insight into global diplomacy and stunning views of the coastline. A short ride away, visitors can explore the lively Haeundae Market, filled with local delicacies, fresh produce, and handcrafted goods. Haeundae Beach is more than a summer hotspot. It's a symbol of Busan's dynamic spirit and welcoming charm. Whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, or a taste of Korean culture, Haeundae promises an experience that lingers long after you leave its shores. For travelers from near and far, the beach stands as an invitation to embrace the warmth of summer, the beauty of nature, and the vibrant pulse of South Korea's second-largest city. Samgyeopsal is more than just a popular Korean dish. It's an experience that brings people together around the table. The name itself translates to three-layered flesh, a nod to the succulent layers of meat and fat found in pork belly. Traditionally, thick slices of this pork belly are grilled right at the table, often over a charcoal or gas grill, filling the air with a smoky, mouth-watering aroma. What truly sets samgyeopsal apart is not just the meat, but the ritual of eating it. Once the pork belly is grilled to perfection, crispy on the outside, juicy within, each piece is dipped into a variety of sauces. The most common is samjang, a flavorful blend of fermented soybean paste, chili paste, garlic, and sesame oil. Then comes the essential step, the lettuce wrap, or sam. A fresh, crisp lettuce leaf is placed in your hand. On top, you layer a piece of pork, a dab of samjang, slices of raw garlic or chili, and perhaps a bit of kimchi or pickled radish for tang. The whole bundle is wrapped up and eaten in one bite, creating a perfect harmony of flavors and textures, salty, savory, spicy, and refreshing all at once. Samgyeopsal is not just about the food, it's about the social atmosphere. Friends and family gather, sharing stories and laughter as they grill, assemble, and enjoy each bite together. It's a meal that encourages interaction, participation, and a deep appreciation for communal dining. Whether at a bustling restaurant in Seoul or a cozy gathering at home, Samgyeopsal offers an unforgettable culinary adventure. It's a celebration of simple ingredients, cooked with care and enjoyed with good company, making every meal a memorable occasion. Nestled on the slopes of Busan's coastal hills lies a jewel of South Korea, Gamcheon Culture Village. Often referred to as the Machu Picchu of Busan, this vibrant community is a dazzling spectacle of color, creativity, and history. As you wind your way up the twisting hillside roads, a panorama of pastel-hued houses unfolds before your eyes, each perched like a mosaic piece in a sprawling work of art. It's not just a village, it's a living canvas, where tradition and innovation meet in a celebration of local culture. Gamcheon's story begins humbly. Decades ago, the area was home to refugees and working-class families. its houses clustered together in a maze-like pattern to make the most of limited space. But over time, what was once a modest neighborhood transformed into one of Busan's most captivating destinations. In the early 2000s, a government-led regeneration project invited artists to paint murals and create installations throughout the village. Residents joined in, breathing new life into their community. The result is a place where art flourishes on every wall, corner, and alleyway. Strolling through Gyeongsang Culture Village is like walking inside a dream. The houses, painted in every shade imaginable, turquoise, pink, lemon yellow, and lavender, create a patchwork of color that ripples down the hillside. Balconies overflow with potted plants, and rooftops glimmer under the sunshine. But it's the murals that truly bring the village to life. On one wall, you might find a whimsical painting of children chasing butterflies, while another displays a flock of birds soaring into the sky. These artworks tell stories of hope, resilience, and imagination, inviting visitors to pause, reflect, and explore. Every alley in Gyeongsang has its own character. Some are narrow and winding, flanked by stairways that seem to climb endlessly upward. Others open into small squares where the local artisans display handmade crafts, jewelry, and pottery. In the heart of the village, you'll discover hidden sculptures and installations. Giant fish made from recycled materials, colorful doors beckoning you to peek inside, and playful figures perched on rooftops, gazing out over the city below. The creative spirit of Gyeongsang is infectious, inspiring visitors and residents alike to see beauty in the everyday. But Gyeongsang Culture Village is more than an open-air art gallery. It's a living community with a rich cultural heritage. The village's narrow streets are lined with small cafes and tea houses, where you can sample traditional Korean sweets or sip a cup of herbal tea while soaking in the view. Local restaurants serve hearty dishes like bibimbap or spicy rice cakes, cooked with recipes handed down through generations. Each meal feels like an invitation to experience the warmth and hospitality that defines Gyeongsang's spirit. Exploring Gyeongsang, you'll find that every corner holds a surprise. A set of stairs might lead you to a panoramic viewpoint overlooking Busan's glimmering harbor. Around another bend, you might discover a tiny gallery where local artists exhibit their works, blending contemporary styles with traditional techniques. Children play in the alleys, their laughter echoing off painted walls. The air is filled with a sense of possibility, as if the village itself is constantly reinventing what it means to be home. As the sun begins to set, the colors of Gyeongsang shift and deepen, casting golden light across the hillside. The village transforms once again, its murals glowing softly in the twilight. For visitors, the experience is unforgettable. A chance to wander through a world where art, community, and history intertwine. For the people of Gyeongsang, it's a daily reminder that even the humblest places can bloom into something extraordinary. In every mural, every alley, and every colorful house, Gyeongsang Culture Village invites you to celebrate creativity and discover the beauty of Busan's hillside heart. Japchae is a beloved Korean dish known for its vibrant flavors, satisfying textures, and eye-catching presentation. At its heart, japchae features chewy glass noodles made from sweet potato starch, stir-fried with an array of colorful vegetables and tender slices of beef. But what makes japchae truly special is the harmony of its ingredients. Each component is cooked separately to preserve its flavor and texture before being brought together in a delicious medley. To begin, the glass noodles are soaked in hot water until they become soft and translucent. Meanwhile, thinly sliced pieces of beef are marinated in a mixture of soy sauce, sugar, garlic, and sesame oil, allowing them to absorb a deep, savory flavor. For the vegetables, a traditional japchae includes carrots, spinach, onions, mushrooms, and bell peppers, all sliced into thin strips to ensure even cooking. Each ingredient is stir-fried individually in a hot pan with a little oil. The beef is cooked until just browned and juicy, while the vegetables are sautéed until tender but still crisp, retaining their vibrant colors. The spinach is quickly blanched and then squeezed to remove excess moisture. Once everything is ready, the drained glass noodles are added to the pan, followed by the cooked beef and vegetables. Soy sauce, sugar, and a touch of sesame oil are poured in, and everything is tossed together, allowing the noodles to soak up the savory sweet sauce. A generous sprinkle of toasted sesame seeds and thinly sliced green onions adds the final touch. Japchae can be enjoyed warm or at room temperature, making it a versatile dish for celebrations, gatherings, or a comforting meal at home. With its balance of flavors and textures, japchae offers a delightful taste of Korean culinary tradition. Nestled amid the gentle slopes of Mount Tohamsun in South Korea, Bulguksa Temple stands as a timeless testament to the nation's rich Buddhist heritage and architectural brilliance. For centuries, this sacred site in Gyeongju has captivated travelers, scholars, and spiritual seekers alike, drawing them into its serene embrace and inviting reflection upon Korea's ancient past. Designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Bulguksa is more than just a temple. It is a living monument to the ingenuity, devotion, and artistry of the Silla dynasty, which flourished here over 1,000 years ago. The journey to Bulguksa begins along winding paths that weave through lush forests and tranquil streams, setting the stage for an encounter with the sublime. As you approach the temple grounds, the air grows quieter and the sense of reverence deepens. At the entrance, the ornate stone staircases of Cheonggukgyo and Baegungyo greet visitors, their graceful arches embodying both the physical and spiritual ascent that lies ahead. These stairways are more than mere passages. They symbolize the Buddhist journey from the mundane to the sacred, inviting each traveler to leave behind worldly concerns and step into a realm of contemplation. Bulguksa's architecture is a harmonious blend of wood and stone, painted in vibrant hues that reflect the changing seasons. The temple's main hall, Daeungjeon, is dedicated to Shakyamuni Buddha and stands as the spiritual heart of the complex. Here, sunlight filters through latticed windows, casting gentle patterns on the polished floors, while the scent of incense drifts through the air. Intricately carved columns and beams tell stories of enlightenment and compassion, while statues of the Buddha radiate a quiet majesty, their serene expressions encouraging visitors to pause and reflect. Yet Bulguksa's treasures extend beyond its main sanctuary. Flanking the temple are two remarkable stone pagodas, Seokgatap and Dabotap, each with its own unique design and symbolism. Seokgatap, simple and elegant, represents the teachings of the historical Buddha. In contrast, Dabotap dazzles with its intricate patterns and elaborate structure, symbolizing the abundance of Buddhist wisdom. These pagodas have stood the test of time, surviving wars, natural disasters, and centuries of change, reminding all who visit of the enduring power of faith and artistry. Throughout Bulguksa's courtyards, the gentle sound of chanting monks mingles with the rustling of leaves. Visitors often find themselves drawn to the temple's hidden corners, where moss-covered stones and ancient lanterns evoke a sense of quiet mystery. Each element of Bulguksa's design is infused with Buddhist philosophy, from the placement of halls and gardens to the use of color and light. Even the smallest detail is carefully crafted to encourage inner peace and mindfulness. Bulguksa Temple is not merely a relic of the past. It remains a vibrant center of worship and celebration. Throughout the year, the temple hosts festivals and rituals that bring together communities from near and far. During Buddha's birthday, lanterns illuminate the temple grounds in a dazzling array of colors, their gentle glow symbolizing hope, compassion, and the triumph of wisdom over ignorance. Pilgrims gather to offer prayers, light candles, and participate in age-old ceremonies that have been passed down through generations. As the day draws to a close, Bulguksa's tranquil beauty lingers in the heart of every visitor. The temple stands as a bridge between past and present, inviting all who enter to share in its legacy of serenity, enlightenment, and cultural richness. Whether you come seeking spiritual insight or simply to admire its breathtaking artistry, Bulguksa Temple offers a profound and unforgettable glimpse into the soul of Korea, a place where history, faith, and nature exist in perfect harmony. Bibimbap is more than just a meal. It's a vibrant celebration of Korean culinary tradition, color, and flavor. At its heart, bibimbap is a bowl of warm, steamed rice, generously topped with an artful array of vegetables, tender beef, and a bold, spicy chili paste known as gochujang. Each ingredient is carefully prepared and thoughtfully arranged, creating a dish that is as visually stunning as it is delicious. The foundation of bibimbap lies in its variety of vegetables. Crisp bean sprouts, sautéed spinach, julienne carrots, zucchini, shiitake mushrooms, and often fernbreak are each cooked separately to preserve their unique tastes and textures. The vegetables are then arranged in neat, colorful sections over the rice, symbolizing harmony and balance in every bite. Thin slices of marinated beef, usually bulgogi, add richness and depth. The beef is tender and savory, often infused with flavors of garlic, soy sauce, sesame oil, and a hint of sweetness. For those who prefer a meatless option, tofu provides a satisfying alternative without sacrificing taste or nutrition. At the center of it all sits a perfectly cooked egg, sometimes fried sunny side up, other times lightly poached. The golden yolk, when broken and mixed in, adds a creamy, luscious texture that binds all the elements together. What truly ties bibimbap together is gochujang, the spicy red chili paste. This signature condiment brings heat and complexity, infusing each mouthful with a tangy kick that perfectly complements the fresh vegetables and savory beef. To enjoy bibimbap, simply add a generous spoonful of gochujang, mix everything together, and savor the harmony of flavors and textures. It's a nourishing, satisfying dish that exemplifies the beauty and balance of Korean cuisine. One bowl at a time. The demilitarized zone, commonly known as the DMZ, stands as one of the world's most fascinating and symbolic boundaries. Stretching approximately 250 kilometers across the Korean peninsula, this strip of land divides North and South Korea, serving not only as a buffer to prevent military conflict, but also as a living memorial to a turbulent past. To visit the DMZ is to step into a place where history, tension, and hope converge. A unique opportunity to witness the legacies of war, division, and the human yearning for peace. The origins of the DMZ trace back to the Korean War, which raged between 1950 and 1953. After 3 years of intense fighting, the war ended not with a peace treaty, but with an armistice. The agreement drew a line along the 38th parallel, creating a buffer zone that would separate the two Koreas. This demilitarized strip, about 4 kilometers wide, was meant to reduce the risk of accidental confrontation. Yet, paradoxically, it remains one of the most heavily fortified borders in the world, with soldiers from both sides stationed just beyond its limits. For decades, the DMZ has served as an uneasy reminder of the ideological divide between North and South Korea. On one side stands South Korea, vibrant, democratic, and globally connected. On the other, North Korea, isolated, secretive, and governed by a strict regime. The DMZ itself is inaccessible to ordinary citizens, but special tours allow visitors to approach its edge, offering a rare glimpse into the realities of separation. Standing here, one can peer across the divide, seeing the stark contrast between the two Koreas, barbed wire, watchtowers, and soldiers in silent vigil. Beyond its military significance, the DMZ is also a place of profound history. Sites such as the Joint Security Area at Panmunjom have witnessed moments of tension and reconciliation. Here, delegations from both sides have met, sometimes in fraught silence, sometimes in hopeful dialogue. The blue conference huts straddling the border are iconic, symbolizing both the division and the fragile possibility of understanding. Visitors can stand in a room where the line between North and South is marked simply by a strip on the floor. A powerful reminder of the artificiality of this separation. Yet the DMZ is more than just a geopolitical flashpoint. Over time, nature has reclaimed much of the land, transforming it into an accidental haven for wildlife. With limited human intrusion, the area has become a sanctuary for rare species. Cranes, deer, and even endangered plants thrive in this strip of no man's land. In this way, the DMZ stands as a paradox, a place born of conflict, yet teeming with life in the absence of people. Learning about the DMZ is essential to understanding Korean history. It embodies the pain of families split apart, the legacy of colonialism and Cold War rivalry, and the enduring desire for reunification. Museums and observatories near the DMZ offer displays on the war, the armistice, and ongoing efforts for peace. Personal stories, photographs, and relics help visitors grasp the human cost of division. The DMZ also reminds us of the importance of dialogue, however difficult, between nations, and the resilience of those who dream of a united Korea. In recent years, the DMZ has also become a symbol of hope, Occasional summits and gestures of goodwill have sparked dreams of reconciliation. Though the divide remains, the DMZ inspires reflection on the possibilities for peace and the lessons history offers. It is a place where oblivion and remembrance intertwine, a living testament to the enduring complexities of the Korean peninsula. To visit or learn about the DMZ is to confront both the realities of division and the enduring hope for unity. It is a journey through history, nature, and the human spirit. A unique window into the story of Korea, its people, and their longing for a future beyond the barbed wire. Kimchi is more than just a side dish. It's a vibrant symbol of Korean culture, history, and pride. At its heart, kimchi is a fermented blend of cabbage, radish, and a fiery mix of seasonings, transforming simple vegetables into an explosion of flavor. The process begins with Napa cabbage, carefully salted to draw out moisture and create the perfect texture for fermentation. Next comes a colorful mixture of Korean red pepper flakes, or gochugaru, mingling with garlic, ginger, scallions, fish sauce, and sometimes even a hint of sugar for balance. This spicy seasoning paste is gently massaged into each leaf, ensuring every bite is packed with the signature tang and heat that kimchi lovers crave. Once assembled, the cabbage is packed tightly into jars or earthenware pots and left to ferment. Over days or even weeks, beneficial bacteria work their magic, creating complex flavors and the trademark sour kick that sets kimchi apart. But kimchi is more than just a taste sensation. It's a living food with deep roots in Korean tradition. For centuries, families have gathered to prepare large batches of kimchi during Kimjang, a communal event that signals the start of winter and the preservation of fresh produce for the months ahead. In Korean households, no meal is complete without a serving of kimchi. Whether it's nestled alongside rice, folded into savory pancakes, or simmered into comforting stews, rich in vitamins, fiber, and probiotics, kimchi is celebrated not only for its flavor, but also for its health benefits. From humble beginnings, it has become a global culinary phenomenon, beloved by food enthusiasts around the world. With each crunchy, spicy bite, kimchi tells a story, a testament to Korea's ingenuity, resilience, and passion for delicious food. Nestled amidst the serene landscapes of South Korea's Gyeongsang province lies Andong Hahoy Folk Village, a rare and precious window into the country's centuries-old traditions. This enchanting village, whose name means village enveloped by water, sits gracefully along the winding Nakdong River, its architecture and customs offering a glimpse into the elegant simplicity of Korea's past. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Haho is not just a preserved settlement. It is a living testament to the enduring spirit of Korean heritage. As you approach the village, time seems to slow. The gentle curve of the river hugs the settlement, creating a natural embrace that has shaped the daily lives of its residents for generations. The landscape is dotted with thatched roof houses, grand tile-roofed mansions, and narrow pathways shaded by ancient trees. Unlike modern cities that bustle with activity, Haeho exudes tranquility, a place where history breathes through every stone and wooden beam. Founded in the 16th century during the Joseon dynasty, Haho was home to the influential Ryu clan, whose descendants still inhabit the village today. Its distinct layout follows traditional geomantic principles, harmonizing human habitation with the surrounding mountains, river, and fields. This careful balance is more than aesthetic. It reflects a deep spiritual connection to land and nature, a core tenet of Korean culture. One of the most striking features of Haeho is its architecture. The homes, known as hanok, are built from natural materials such as clay, wood, and rice straw. Each house is meticulously designed, from the elegant curves of the tiled roofs to the sturdy, earth-toned walls. The larger residences, called yangban houses, once belonged to noble families and showcase intricate woodwork and spacious courtyards. In contrast, the humble choga dwellings with their thatched roofs evoke the lives of common folk. Together, these buildings tell a story of social hierarchy, craftsmanship, and communal life. But Haho's significance extends beyond its buildings. The village is a vibrant hub of intangible cultural heritage, famous for its traditional mask dance, the Haho Bielsingut Talnori. This captivating performance, held during special festivals, features masked dancers who weave tales of satire, humor, and social commentary, accompanied by the rhythmic beat of drums and the laughter of the audience. The masks themselves, carved from wood and painted in vivid colors, are considered masterpieces of folk art. Each mask represents a distinct character: nobles, commoners, monks, and even mischievous spirits, offering a playful yet profound reflection of Korean society. Visitors to Haeho can immerse themselves in these living traditions, participating in workshops where they learn the art of mask making, calligraphy, and traditional crafts. Strolling through the village, one can witness locals tending gardens, preparing rice cakes, and sharing stories passed down through generations. Seasonal events, such as the Andong Mask Dance Festival, draw crowds from across Korea and beyond, celebrating the resilience and creativity of the village's culture. Nature plays a vital role in the allure of Haeho. The village is surrounded by lush forests and dramatic cliffs, with Gyeongdae, a scenic vantage point, offering panoramic views of the river and fields below. Each season paints the village in different colors: cherry blossoms in spring, verdant rice paddies in summer, golden foliage in autumn, and a peaceful hush in winter. It is a place where the rhythms of nature are woven into daily life, reminding visitors of the harmony that once defined rural Korea. Andong Haeho Folk Village stands as a bridge between past and present. Its preservation is not merely an act of conservation. It is a celebration of identity, resilience, and community. For those seeking to understand the heart of Korean heritage, Haeho offers a rare opportunity to step into a world where history lives on, traditions thrive, and the stories of ancestors continue to inspire future generations. Nestled in the heart of Seoul, Changdeokgung Palace is a testament to the enduring beauty and wisdom of Korea's Joseon dynasty. Unlike its neighboring palaces, Changdeokgung stands out for its remarkable harmony with nature, a quality that has earned it recognition as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Built in 1405 as a secondary palace, it soon became a favored royal residence, beloved for its tranquil ambiance and thoughtful design. As you approach the palace, the grandeur of its main gate, Donhwamun, sets the tone for what lies beyond. Towering yet understated, the gate leads to a complex that feels less like a fortress and more like a serene retreat. The grounds are arranged not in rigid symmetry, but in gentle, flowing lines, following the contours of the land. This organic layout reflects the principles of Pungsu Jiri, Korea's traditional geomancy, which seeks balance between human structures and the natural world. Walking through the palace, one discovers a series of elegant halls and courtyards. Each building showcases the understated sophistication of Joseon architecture, with wooden pillars, curved roofs, and painted eaves. The colors, subtle reds, greens, and blues, complement the surrounding foliage rather than overpowering it. The main hall, Injeongjeon, served as the venue for royal ceremonies, and its wide terrace offers a panoramic view of the palace grounds framed by ancient trees. But the true heart of Changdeokgung is its secret garden, known as Hwon. Spanning nearly 60 acres, the garden is a masterpiece of landscape design, created to be both a place of leisure and a symbol of harmony. Unlike formal European gardens, Hwon is a living canvas that changes with the seasons. In spring, cherry blossoms and azaleas burst into color. In summer, lotus ponds shimmer under the sun. Autumn brings fiery shades of red and gold, while winter blankets the grounds in quiet snow. The garden was reserved for the royal family and their guests, offering a sanctuary from the demands of court life. Winding pathways lead through groves of pine and maple, past hidden pavilions and tranquil ponds. Each corner of Hwon reveals a new scene: a lotus pond with a graceful pavilion at its edge, a stone bridge arching over a gentle stream, or an open clearing where scholars once gathered to write poetry and contemplate nature. One of the garden's most striking features is Buyongji Pond, a mirror-like body of water surrounded by lush greenery. At its center stands Juhamnu Pavilion, an elegant two-story structure where the king would study or relax. The reflection of the pavilion on the pond's surface creates a scene of perfect balance, embodying the garden's central theme of harmony. Nearby, Ongyucheon Stream winds through the woods, its waters flowing over carved stone channels. This was the setting for the floating wine cups game, where scholars composed verses as cups drifted down the stream. Gyeongbokgung's careful integration with its environment has helped preserve a rich biodiversity. Today, many species of birds, plants, and trees thrive here, making the palace not only a cultural landmark but also an ecological haven in the city. For visitors, the experience of Seoul Palace and its secret garden is one of quiet wonder. The soft rustle of leaves, the play of sunlight on old stone, and the gentle sounds of water invite reflection and peace. It is easy to imagine kings and queens strolling these paths, seeking inspiration and solace. Through centuries of history, wars, and modernization, Gyeongbokgung has remained a sanctuary, its beauty undiminished. As you leave the palace and step back into the bustling streets of Seoul, the memory of Gyeongbokgung lingers, a reminder that true greatness lies not in grandeur, but in the delicate balance between humanity and nature. This rare harmony is what makes Gyeongbokgung Palace and its secret garden an enduring treasure, cherished by generations and celebrated around the world.